I should be live, just doing a quick double check before I start up the game. The king, is finally. Yep. Alright. Yesterday somebody said that, like, audio-wise, that I was, like, that they were barely able to hear me, so I figured moving my mic closer to the console, well, not to the console, but to me, will help. Yeah, so off screen, I did do the mage light grinding, and I did put some points into alteration. I think I also put, like, one into, like, enchantment and maybe smithing. Let's see then. I know I didn't, like, use up all my perk points. Yeah, I got 3 still. Wait a second. Do I have to, like, rest to allocate perk points in survival mode? Because, like, I did temporarily turn it off while I was doing the mage light grinding, so I hope that, like, it doesn't just wind up completely mitigating some of the stuff I do this run. Alright. No, I'll also try putting a blanket over my bird's cage to see if that'll get them to be quiet. She's right here. I don't have that power yet. It does suck that I did have to restart the run on account of me dying one time. Oh, please don't have another message for me.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I hate you, courier. I could take a fat shit, like, turn around, and, like, not turn around, but, like, turn to the right to get the toilet paper, and he just comes sprinting through the bathroom door just like, ah, I have a letter for you. It's just like, great, thanks. Can I get some privacy? Like, and it's just like, yep, I got another letter for you. It's just like, dude, no, just leave me alone. This is supposed to be a private moment between me and John, because, you know, when you go to the bathroom, it's called using, like people say, use the John, so. Though, I'm, like, wondering where that phrase came from now that I'm saying it out loud. Like, was there just some guy named John that was, like, a piece of shit?
You help people, right? That's what you do.
Yep. What do you need?
My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his... Now he refuses to even see me. Last I saw him... No. Oh, and you need the hip poke. It's very important. Oh, you just don't understand.
Alright, so I guess today, like, I will do the Wabberjack quest. Which, actually, in some cases, might actually be, like, a pretty decent item. I know that, like, God, I don't think I've gotten the Wabberjack aside from my first playthrough. Like, all the way back in my junior year of high school. I see that. Pelagius wings. I think I have to talk to somebody to try to get the key in.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Yeah, that's...
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
Do you have business with the court?
Maybe.
This was... I'd be a lot warmer.
Wait. So he is one of the
I am
people.
Jarl's steward. If you have court... Absolutely not. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. The Jarl is... Yeah?
So, alright, so he has a key. Is there another key elsewhere, or... Is there one in here? Oh, nope, that was just his arrow key. Let's see now. You know what? Going to... Lesser soul gems. Doesn't count as theft if I don't get caught, right? Though, just to be safe, got nothing to disenchant, but I can enchant some of these items in order to... I think that either this or the fear... Okay, yeah, so turn undead is my most valuable... That may have been a mistake using one of those grand soul gems. Yeah, whatever. There's got to be some other person I can talk to that might let me in. Oh, wait, it's showing... Alright, there's people over there. So do I just, like, talk to them?
Oh, hello. Oh, I get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides...
Watch, not in your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Ernie going in every year to clean out the spiders.
Okay, so I do gotta, like, pickpocket somebody, because they are not letting me do it.
If Ernie caught me chatting, I never hear.
Alright. Are you guys actually asleep or no? Oh. Didn't mean to... Sorry, the A button sometimes, like with this particular controller, does get stuck. Alright, so there are a total of 3 characters that I can get the key from. Do I gotta pickpocket him? No.
Business with the court? I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court... Absolutely. Ghost or not, the Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs of court.
Why? Because, like, there's only him and then those 2, and then neither of them have, like, the key on them.
Watch, not in your life. It's dangerous and if you really want to, just be careful.
Alright. So there was an option for me to just lie if I didn't just back out. And I don't think that, like, there's a way for me to die inside of this particular mission. So I don't think, like, I'll be in too much danger. Man, since I'm trying to also, in addition to complete the main game without dying, I'm also trying to... Oh, yep.
Goes right through me. How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for free. Ooh. Well,
Just shut up, Shigorath.
what's the message? Oh,
See that this also does get me some free food, so baked potato, take plate, sweet roll. All right, so I have to, if I remember correctly, just zap some people.
Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septon. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. What did she do to make her make people afraid? I never quite had one right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned
Oh shoot, controller's battery died.
from anywhere, at any time, anywhere. Objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your wabajam to defeat the enemy, while they do the same.
Oh, so I just, oh, I don't gotta blast any of them. I gotta blast. Okay then. Gotta blast these guys in Dwemer gear, I guess, or...
Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe. You've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
Alright. Gotta get this nonsense wrapped up. And I'll have one Dadric item down. What does suck is that I'm going to have to do the Namira quest line all over again.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Stupid dodging wolf. Okay, now the wolf is a goat. Turn the goat, turn the guy into a little boy. Is that a frickin' hag raven? I can't use restoration or anything. Oh, please. What did you turn into? Oh, a nice little campfire. Oh, fuck no.
Well, now that's something to crow about.
Alright.
Pelagius up and about. You're moving right
Alright,
along.
a treasure chest.
You'll both
Ooh.
be home in no time.
I see them. I think, like, if I pop out a controller and then, like... So, E to search. Oh, so, yeah, no, the chest, it exists, but it just won't let me take anything out. Watch. Like, when I double check it, like, it would be hilarious if that was the chest where, like, I think, like, it's Meridia's beacon or whatever. The one that everyone ignores just because of the fact that it's like, yes. Just, a mandatory quest that annoys the fuck out of me.
Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred is himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. Ah, but his confidence is shown with everything. You must bring the two into balance.
Someone there.
Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself. Here we go.
Alright, I'll be able to leave with some clothes and a staff.
I'm busy doing the fishing. Fixed, such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Ah, but no matter. So, congratulations. You're free to go. Bye. There've been no meetings, right? So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim the Third. Once the mad emperor of Adrian. Not so horribly slain. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble is, looking at it, well, I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage? Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to. Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's sing.
Funny thing is, lore-wise, that's the hero of Kvatch.
As for you,
The hero from Oblivion.
minion, feel free to keep the Wabajak as a symbol of my. I'll just take it out. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself on the new Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart.
Okay then, so that's boarded up. Let me see that. Anything down here I can take of value? Yep. Remember, Mason, you are in survival mode. You cannot die to stupid shit again. You already reset your run once. Ooh. Thief of Virtue. Huh. That seemed like it would be like a level up book given the name. Give myself a quick little nap. You know, if I'm able to come back into this wing later, like that might just be a good thing to remember that there's a bed down there. That way I'm not constantly having to drop 10 gold on, like, having to every single time rent a room at the Winking Skeever, I think it is the name of the tavern here in Solitude. Yeah, so let's see then. Oh, yep, I'm just able to go back in there. There's no children in this palace. Why are there children's clothes here? I don't mean that in like a weird way. I'm just like saying like it's a bit odd that they got children's clothes but no children there. not directly accusing the Jarl or the High Queen or the previous High King of weird stuff. I'm just saying that's a bit odd. I think this is like the general store, so I'll be able to sell some stuff here.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright. Cure all diseases. You know, it's kind of a mistake because I know there's like the alchemy shop that's right across the street. I should have sold them there instead. Instead, I acted a fool and did something most foolish. Let me see then. What do you have for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Ooh. Let me see then. What weapons can I sell? Don't need this, don't need that. That'll net me 60 septums. Can you not? Let's see then. Ammo pack. Yeah, the firewood there is kind of a big deal.
Wanderer like you must have fled, looking to protect yourself, or kill some damage.
Whatever, I'll come back and work on building stuff later. For now, I got coin to make. I was about to say, please. Holy shit, you're able to hear like the water flowing in the sewers. That is such a cool detail. Well, I guess I finished one of my objectives for the day, so I guess good for me there. Let's see with this character if I wind up experiencing the same glitch where the one like that house that you're able to become a farmer at. Like, I'm hoping that it's not glitched out like it was inside my previous playthrough with my last character.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Never been to Wildland before? The Jarl's Palace is something to see. Can take you to another.
You know, I might also, since the companions are here, like, I might want to join the companions and try to start that as my first quest, because joining the Dark Brotherhood, that wound up having me traveling way too far inside of different cold environments. It was just like, I was making way too many risks and gambles inside of my first attempt at survival. fully fed.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Actually, now that I think about it as well, okay then. So some of these things I could sell for like some miscellaneous amounts of money. But I should be able to also do the Ebony Blade quest while I'm in this
I
town.
enjoy this work well enough, but sure thing, it's yours for a day.
Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the dark elves built it after.
Yeah.
I assume you saw the Gilder Green? Big tree. It's part of the Temple of Kinneret. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. I'll show you to your room, right? What can I get you?
I see then. I guess,
Here, look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came back. Of course, it's all in this note. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Of course, it's all in this note.
I just need to reset the rumors.
Hungry, tired, or just plain thirsty? Of course, it's all in this note. The companions in Jorvaskut? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Here, look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. I've got some mudslides.
Well, I guess that gives me like quite a few different quests and stuff to do. I was hoping to be able to get her to tell me about the Jarl's son, though I guess that might not happen until after I go into Dragon's Reach.
Maybe some other time. If it's work you need, how about
Yeah. Alright. I was hoping that she would mention, like, the Ebony Blade, because I think that, like, for an early game weapon, being able to, like, it just seemed like a good option. Let's see. Visit Shrine of Azura? Nah. Let's see then. Where exactly is that? Oh, I think that this is the place where I get that, like, transmutation spell. Okay, then, yeah, I was planning on getting that sooner than later anyways. So I think I could do a twofer there for some gold. But for right now, I might as well start off with the companions. I mean, oh shit, if I do this, I could also, like, wind up getting with Ayla the Huntress. And I think, like, some of these gears, like, as soon as I join the companions, they'll allow me to use them. And I just saw a glass hammer. Like, I don't have any points invested into two-handing, but that'll sell for a pretty penny once I can just take it.
A stranger comes to me. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
It is years of wisdom of being an old lady. An old, decrepit Breton lady. Who may or may not have Forsworn connections. Maybe he doesn't see it because I'm wearing fine clothes. I get it. I'm dressed too fancy-like to be a warrior. this more your speed? I'm the old lady. You can call me... Shoot, what did I name this character? Trial 2. Yes. Have you never heard of the Great Trial 2? Successor of Survivor? Spelled wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure I spelt it right. But because I, like, often mistakenly spell things wrong without even thinking about it. Like, I'll write something down, be, like, 100% positive, and then I go back to reread it, like, hours later, and it's just like, what the shit was I on when I wrote that? Alright, he's going to want me to take a few swings with a sword. I don't have a sword, so what I'm going to use is a bound sword. Hopefully he doesn't count it as a magic attack. Because I know if you attack him with magic, then he's just like, yeah, no, that's a... Like, I want you to hit me. Hit me, damn you.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it. Friends of mine. What do you think it is? Not bad. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Oh. I freaking hate you. I remember now why I don't often do the Companions questline. Like, they're unarguably some very good guys, but at the same time, there are just a couple assholes in it.
What brings you here?
Like, you couldn't just go up the hill.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
I know that it's like hazing, but still.
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela.
I'd be happy to lend a hand. It'll earn me like some small amounts of gold, but whatever. That plus I get to see Skyrim's second best waifu. I mean, that side titty just like, it does things. The only downside is that you technically become a furry if you marry her. And like, you know, do with that information what you will. But, yeah.
If you wish to hunt with me. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw her training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite the thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Yep. Oh, and
Think you could
tit
handle
window.
this in a real fight?
I would kill him before he drew his sword. I don't care for boasting. You know, I think I don't care for boasting just like is the more realistic answer that I would give, because like right now my character, the
A woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you.
yeah.
Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Yeah, shoot, I actually like Farkas. He's like one of my favorite followers from my first playthrough.
Some of them might try. That's not what I'm worried about.
I think it's because of the fact that like my first playthrough,
But they're good people.
I also made him like a member of the Blades, so he wound up being like my companion for like
Nice to have a new face
a
around.
massive portion of this entire game. Like I brought him from the companions through the College of Winterhold. Like I was purely a good guy. I didn't even know that the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild even existed. Well, like I knew that the Thieves Guild existed. I just never like joined them.
Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Alright, I can handle that.
Go. Bring honor to yourself.
I'll do the hired muscle quest. That way I can get some gold. Whiterun. I hate that guy so much.
It's a shame, isn't it? Indeed. The temple here in the goddesses, after all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. You can't scare me into submission. Let's go. Faismir, don't leave me alive.
So, my first quest is literally just punching a random priestess in the face. Ah, yes, this is the universally accepted to be good faction that I've joined. The ones praised for being good guys. First mission. You know that priestess that's literally right down the road from us? Punch her square in her stupid face. Actually, might as well use this as an opportunity to gain some levels in restoration and light armor. Yeah, no, you almost got me. Go on. Ooh, a pretty flower. Yeah, no, even the NPCs are calling me out. They're just like, how come you're not beating her ass? Come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Don't mind me. Hold up your mid-swing, just... You know what they say about an apple a day? It keeps the healers away. Yeah, but on all seriousness... Get fucked, lady. Come on.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square. Fine, I'd take care of it. Just leave me alone.
Alright. Yep, just punched a woman in the face until she submitted. You hear that, Farkas? I'm a good guy. I'm just a woman beater.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get me. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant.
sister. Skjor was looking for you earlier. Don't know. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work.
Let's see then. Ah, there we are.
There you are. I did. Your time, it seems, has come. Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Wuthrak. He seemed a fool to me. This is a simple errand. Farkas will be... He'll answer. Try not to disappoint.
Alright, guess Farkas is going to be following me around now. Oh wait, can I take stuff now?
You may actually be stronger than you look.
No, I'm not able to take that, but... this steel mace I could take. And... this iron sword, battle axe, chest. Let's see then. Ooh, a torch. That's gonna be good for travel. I guess I could sell that mammoth tusk. Might as well strip everything I can from here to sell. Okay then, so like the coins, those are considered to be personal items, so I won't steal those from the companions. Even though they're quite literally leaving bags of money around. Alrighty then, so I guess those are more personal confections right there. Let's see now. I think, like, which one of these beds is mine? Oh, I could just sleep inside of any of them. Interesting, interesting. Though, yeah, it's weird that I'm just not able to take this. Because, like, you know, it's right there. Like, it's right there. Let me have it. God, it's like that Nicolas Cage meme where it's just like, you want this cake? And he just goes like, I want it. God, that's an old frickin' meme. I'm pretty sure, like, when I get him, like, as a follower, like a permanent follower option, he could do something similar to Farkas when it comes down to the level up trade thing. And realistically, I should have taken up Farkas as a companion. But I don't want a bunch of level ups inside of a stat that I'm not using, because that just makes me underleveled inside of areas in terms of enemy spawn. Like, oh yes, your weapon of choice is like one-handed, but all your levels are in archery, and then it's just like, yeah, not exactly, you know, the greatest decisions, but it was a decision I made regardless. Paralysis potions. Not sure what you're going to do with them, but if you're willing to buy them, like, I'm not here to judge, I'm here to sell. Goblet, goblet, goblet. Jug. Mammoth tusk. Pelagius's hip bone. It does have a value of 95. And it is a unique item. But I'm not sure if I want to part with it just yet.
look.
Alright. I meant to click on where she has food available. Alright. Alright. Let's see now. How much gold am I at? 887. Let's see then. How far away is... Okay then. Actually, so... Since... Alright. Yeah, so what I'll do is first... We'll make our way to the farm. That way I can... get my hands on the farm if I don't experience that same glitch as last time. I'm just hoping, like, since I don't have a horse right now, Farkas. Not Farkas, dude. How high are you? Come on, follow the old lady. Yeah, so if I wind up dying with this character, I'm going to have to select yet another race, and I'm just going to be limited down to the races that are inside of the game. So if like, I gotta beat the main stories, get all of the Dadric items, and eventually defeat the Ebony Warrior, all without dying. And the amount of trials I have to do this, because I have to reset every single time, is based off of the amount of races that are inside of Skyrim. Which is a lot of work. But if I manage to pull it off, like, that is going to be one hell of a video to upload to YouTube. And if I wind up failing, that's still going to wind up being one hell of a video to upload to YouTube. I'll probably have to do, like record the voice lines outside of my room. Or potentially by then, like, if I get monetized and I wind up getting to, like, a certain value point to where it's, like, I can afford an apartment, I'd probably, like, have a recording office or something by then. I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. But get through, like, it's a massive challenge. I just heard wolves. Where are they? Ah, there you are. Although I finished you with a sword, I could probably still do the same joke I've been doing since day one. But I think 6 days of cracking the same joke is one day too many. Though there's one thing that I'm probably still going to be a bit fearful of for a little while inside of Skyrim in general. And that being specifically saber cats. Like, saber cats on survival nearly killed me so many times inside of attempt number 1. So, attempt number 2, like, I recognize the threat. I am wary of the threat. And I am hopeful that I do not wind up dying to said threat. Alright. So I'm thinking like the last run, because I had the ring in the mirror and then wound up eating the guy's corpse before I wound up reading the letter, like, resulted inside me not being able to do the quest. So, you know, if it winds up letting me do the quest and I'm able to get the farm, like, that is going to be so freaking good for the whole run. Because, one, I'll be able to not only be able to infinitely farm some rare alchemical ingredients, I'll also have infinite food that I'm able to make, as well as infinite profit once I wind up digging up some, I think it's like quarried stone is what I believe it's called. Like that whitish rock that you're able to mine when you're building any of the buildable player homes from the Hearthfire DLC. You know, that is just included in Special Edition and Anniversary Edition. Yeah, shoot, it's crazy to think that, like, years ago, back in high school, I would, like, play so much freaking Skyrim, but it was, like, base Skyrim, and I got so jealous anytime I heard about anybody playing, like, the DLCs, and it's just like, yeah, no, that stuff sounds amazing. And then I bought, like, a version of it, and I wouldn't even, like, play it on, like, the PS3. I'd be mainly playing it on, like, my laptop, the version where... Alright, so I started Unquieted. Okay, why did you have some green stuff on you? Did Farkas's sword drain stamina, or are we dealing with a Spriggan? Either way, I am terrified by either response in case I wind up accidentally pissing him off. Alright, I think first things first, I gotta go inside. It'll have me look up here. Yep. Yeah, last playthrough, killed the ghost, didn't start the quest, and then I ate his face. So, I guess this time I no longer will have such concerns. Yay for... Nice job stealing my kill. just for that, you won't be getting scritches behind the ear. No scritches for you. Yeah, and then if I go here... Alright. Then I recover his wooden sword from the well. Then from there, this house will be mine. After resting at the house, what I'm going to be doing is continuing the companion's quest, or at least getting it, like, started. Thank you, Farkas. Still not as likable as Faendel. Also, you saw nothing. I did not just rob a child's corpse. And if you say anything, whatever. Just take, like, a femur bone or something, have it as a chew toy. Damn mutt. You know what I just realized? Because I didn't do the Hercene questline first, if I become a werewolf, that is going to be, like, both an advantage and disadvantage should I, like, wind up with... Hold up. I'm supposed to be able to place his sword. Am I missing something here? Do I gotta, like, reload? I could have sworn... Huh. I thought it was supposed to let me, like, put it right here. Take Nord Warhorn. Did I mess something up, or... Let's try this again. See if... Perhaps me grave robbing earlier wound up having something to do with it? Or... Yeah, so you just steal my kill each time, Find the old well. Maybe it also has something to do with the fact that I robbed his corpse. Because I swear, if I wind up not being able to place the sword down and going not one but two save files in a row. Oh, yep, nope, that's definitely got like a Spriggan or something near here. That sucks. Take toy sword. Okay, then. I don't think that, like, that... Unless I'm missing something, I don't think that that showed up the last time I grabbed it. So, let's see if... that... Yep, there we are.
Yes? Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
All right. And I guess since I'm here, I could take some gear that I do not want to be carrying, such as the Wabbajack. Put that in there. And let's see now. I'm going to try keeping as many of the, like, actual gem type things that I find away, because I know that there's going to be some quest lines which do require that I, at a minimum, have like certain amounts of gems. Alright. Plant crops. Yeah, like if I had one wheat, then I'd also plant that. I'll probably get like a wheat not too like long from now. All right. Oh man, I know that like I can hire Faendel later. I can't make you steward just yet, Farkas. So I guess for now, what we'll do is we'll head back to... let's see then. Hire restored. I'll turn that one off. Shoot, I got a bunch of notes that I need to read. Anonymous letter. Bounty. Another bounty. Yeah, not sure why that one decided to immediately become the Speak to Warrior, investigate Trader's Post. Actually, let's see how far away that one. Yeah, no, that is very far out for me. Also, I'm pretty sure that's how you... Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming. Not sure if it's going to be one of those ones where it's just like you feel it for the longest time and then nothing happens, or if I'm just going to... Oh boy. I'm not sure what's worse. Having to sneeze or like... When it does that, will you sneeze, won't you sneeze type thing where it's just like, yeah, no. It's kind of like, oh man, it is so unsatisfying. It's just like, let it happen. Don't give you that, well, they won't, they type thing towards like blowing snot out my face. Let me see that. Might as well actually do this quest. Wait. Why is it pointing... Oh my god. So the reason it's pointing backwards was because of the fact that I left through the top story roof instead of going through the ground. So now it wants me to backtrack. Is this like a mud crab island? I shall leave that be, as it is, you know, in my opinion, just a chill spot. Not my business to intrude on the mud crab dudes. Oh yeah, I must admit also, and I'm going to say this like, Oh yeah, I'm admitting this reluctantly when it comes down to a lot of stuff, because I'm doing this with like each life is treated as one stock. Like I'm basically going Nuzlocke rules in Skyrim. So admittedly, I'm a bit of a coward inside of this playthrough, or like just survival mode in general. I lost one run due to bravery on day 5. I don't need a character dying day 6. Alright. I believe over here is the area. I'll be able to get my hands on some silver swords, which is going to be great for the Dawnguard DLC, I believe, because like I don't think you can upgrade the Dawnguard, well, not upgrade, but enchant the Dawnguard axes and stuff like that. But being able to infuse them with like fiery soul trap and fire, since vampires are weak to fire, just seems like a decent combo. Alright. At least it's warm in here, which is a bonus. I'll do a quick save right now. Ah! Why is there a Draugr white here? Why? Two of them? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm basically rocking level 1 bandit gear. Also, like, against undead in general, silver swords are going to be incredibly good. I think, like, after they added Hearthfire, or like it was a patch that they did where... weird. Am I just getting turned around, or... Oh, okay, yeah, no. Here we are. Yep, you... Others may call me cowardly. Me? I call myself resourceful. Let me see then. I don't have many good enchantments. I'm not even wearing heavy armor, and I've only got like an enchantment for heavy armor. Oh, man, this is not looking good. Is there at least like a bedroll or something I could sleep at? Because I did earn myself a level up. Oh wait, I got potions too, so like... Okay, that's not so bad. Alright, yep, fell for the obvious trap.
Now look what you got yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find a release. What was that?
Alright, time for the furry to do his thing.
Doesn't matter. Where's that armor? Guys.
That's just regular steel plate armor. He's not even wearing, like, the armor of the companions. Furry, I choose you! Quick, use Fury Swipes! Good job, Furry! Alright, do they have... Alright, so I'm going to take this. 45 gold, that is really good for me. 38 gold, damn! Bandits? Well, Silver Hand members. Oh, you're poor. You only got 5 gold. I'll take it anyways. Okay, same armor value, but that much warmth is going to be such a great thing for me.
I hope I didn't skip. It's a blessing given to some of us. We could be like... Oh no. We should keep moving. Still...
Peril.
Worry about.
Let me see then. Do you have anything? 48 gold, alright. And I think, like, I will equip the silver sword just because, like, I don't want to have to keep on hitting the enchantments. I'm going to put a quick save here. Though the fact that, like, immediately it began with, like, a Draugr white. Like, ooh, is that a silver? Yeah, silver helmet. I love the look of the silver set. What's also great about your guys' swords is the fact that they sell for 100 gold apiece. Nope. Okay then, so I do got potions. Alright, buddy. Man, so far this Silver Hand is pretty much just... He is the boss. Potions... That Imperial bow that he's got, just like... Why is just this random fucking dude so goated? Jesus Christ. It's not even like his equipment's enchanted, good lord. He was just him, I guess. Jeez. Do that to, like, a 1 hour rest just to... Wow. Okay, sir. Ah, quick save. Alright. Try sneaking. Alright. Search earn 10 gold. Alright. You know what's crazy is a lot of these tombs were built before the birth. Like, a lot of these tombs were built before the birth of Tiber Septim, who was the founder of the Empire. Yet all of these Draugr and stuff like that. Well, yep, nope. I'm immediately bolting. Nope. Fuck that. Nope. He hit me way too hard. I may be a coward, but I am no fool. If there was a place to, like, rest... We have to jump him. Wait, did he just drop a potion on me? Only I'm allowed to heal mid-fight. Ya bitch. potions. Where's this corpse again? Ah, there we are. 160 gold. Alrighty then. It does increase my armor. But will it be enough? Oh, that's really strong. Okay then. Plentiful healing. Alright. Dwarven Axe is siphoning. Surprisingly good. Which weapons do I want to discard? Because, like, or like just things in general. Get rid of these fine clothes. I don't really need them because I can't sell them for much. This armor is going to be wearing me down because I got better stuff now. And like the silver weapons so far are like the best options I have for the time being. Master level lock. Alright. Previous playthrough, I did manage to 2-pick a master level lock. Now then. Okay then. So at about, I want to say, there. Nope. Okay then. That was a close one. Frickin' hate master level locks because oftentimes like you'll get the exact same angle like multiple times. It'll just be like, nope, this isn't the time, this isn't the time because you are 1/28th a pixel off. Let's see then. Miscellaneous things I could drop. Don't need these wolf pelts. I did spend money on those, so I'm going to want to keep them. This doesn't really need to be carried. Food. Not only is it helping with my hunger, it's also healing me. Weight 2. Weight 8. And then I'm still like slightly over encumbered. I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright, I think that this might be the best I can do. Alright. Ooh, another silver hand. Alright, it's vampire dust. That's good. And you only got a steel. This feels like a trap. See then. There are potions of healing. If only I could level up right now. Doesn't help that. Oh, damn it. Actually, let's see then. If I'm able to stealth kill with a two-handed sword, I wonder if it'll... Okay then. I was hoping that that would also give me like a level in two-handed, in addition to sneak. Landing sneak attacks on all these Draugr is just...
Dawnguard awaits you. Is that your best, huh?
At least I got some points into... Why is it saying that hers does one more damage than mine? I'll take that. Alright, Farkas, let's wait 1 hour. Alright, beginning to show early signs of fatigue. Just ever so slightly. The fact that you're able to just... Holy shit. I don't even have, like, the Thieves' Stone, I don't think, active. I don't... Like, I think I picked the Mage Stone at the beginning. This is just how much damage I'm doing off of a base sneak. Let's see, then. What's in this chest? Alright, let's see then. What are my stats looking like? Can I level up anything? Alright, so I guess I'll put like 1 point into heavy armor. I guess like, while I can add perks to stuff, I can't exactly like level up. This feels dangerous. If I sense that I might be getting fucked. Just... Some may call me cowardly. Me, I call myself smart. Anywho, I'm gonna be running like a bitch. Don't mind me, I'm just a coward. Did it just not conjure a familiar? Because I saw like the absorb magica effect. Why am I absorbing my own spells? Oh yeah, so alright. Alright, Farkas, that should have given you plenty of time to recover some HP. Nope. Damn it, Farkas. You're supposed to carry. Not be carried. Potions. Food. Alrighty then. Damn it. Oh, 20 points of stamina. Fuck it. Screw it, I'm running. Or doing my best attempt to run. Going to try to make my way back to Whiterun. Going to rest, and then we run back here. Because I have very little ability to do much. Like, I'll rest, sell my goods, then Farkas and I make our way back here. We do not talk about this, Farkas, how we both basically just got completely demolished because of the fact that I can't even blame Farkas for that. That was a team failure right there. Sorry, man, I spent pretty much a majority of the first stages focusing on leveling alteration. I did not think about the melee aspect of what's going down. And what's going to suck even more is after I take a rest, my character is going to level up. And that's only going to make them harder when I go back, like when we go back. Alrighty then, sneaking around the giants because I do not want to fuck with them. I do not want to be sent into space. That felt rough. Boy. I did get quite a few level ups very, very fast. Man, maybe instead of like immediately going to Solitude and leveling up that way. I should have joined the companions first. Because then they would have been much lower level, and I would not have felt like I just got a colonoscopy by a guy who wears triple XL size gloves. Just like, you know, bend over. Oof. Winced at the thought of it.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. I enjoyed it. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Alright. Food. I did get myself a bit more money, which I do enjoy. But I need more potions of healing before I go back in there. Alright, let's get 5 hours of sleep before I go back in there. Put some points into health. Health. Okay, then that got me 2 points. Juggernaut. And then because like I'm also doing some one-handed attacks. Alright, so now I'll be able to tank more damage and also deal more damage.
Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather so you're an alchemist then?
Potions, Alright.
Come back in.
Got to make a few sales. Just
Friggins, I can handle it.
guardsmen? Alright.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored. Everything's for sale. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Apparel. Let's see then. Yeah, I'll sell this. Wait, did I forget to... Oh my gosh. No wonder I was also doing so poorly in terms of defense. I still had a piece of light armor equipped.
Buy one of your trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Apparel. Yeah, Staff of Courage. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Then, ooh, because... Nope.
I've been looking for
Fucking couriers.
museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright. Let's see now.
Be careful.
Oh, wait, I think I can actually... Oh. Yes, I could upgrade one piece of equipment. How about grindstone? Alright, so I guess it must have been like a mod I had on my Xbox version that allowed for me to upgrade silver weapons. Which, actually I think like that is called Skyrim's unofficial patch, if memory serves me right. silver weapon with fiery soul trap and like fire damage is going to be real good later on against the undead. Because I think like inherently it does double damage towards undead and to werewolves. So that like at base it does 11 damage, and then if you add the fire effects twice, which both times they are weak to, and you can easily, if you upgrade the destruction skill tree enough in the fire, and then also towards the fear perk point inside of the illusion skill tree, you wind up dealing more fire damage. So it's possible to get the fire infusion to like easily over 100 without using potion glitches. Over here is the extraordinary environment of the native mud crab. How majestic. Look how they found a shallow pool at the bottom of a hill, completely isolated from predators. Aside from the occasional saber cat and wolf which come to specifically fuck me in the ass. These mud crabs, with their incredible ability to blend in with their environment, do not have to face such rectal punishment. I truly am an envious bitch. Let's see how round 2 goes. Hopefully they still got like some of that damage that I gave them. Alright, Farkas, did you heal up a bit? It's only been 1 day, so everyone we killed should still be dead. And, you know, not respawn, because if they respawn, I am going to be pissed off. Alright, maybe do a bit of disenchanting here. I know that that technically was my best weapon currently, but like in the same breath, I just need less carry weight. Alright. Making my way back downtown. To the room that nearly completely fucked me over. Alright, quick save here, because I believe that this... Okay then, so these are all the Draugr I killed. Alright, so that means that we're coming up, actually, to the room. And what sucks is I could have potentially, like, snuck through and then lured them in. That way the Draugr will attack them as well. Shoot, saying that out loud, like... Whatever. I'm going in this virtually blind. I haven't played, like, the Companions since I was, like, 22, so it's been, like, shoot, close to 7 years now. Conjure Familiar. Did they despawn? Oh, nope. And they still got the damage I gave them. Good. Oh, and then on top of that... Yeah, I'm doing so much more damage. It's still shit, but it's more. And then on top of that, I can rob you. Hold up. Oh, got a text from my buddy Noah. You know, it's actually a pretty interesting question that he posed. So, like, when I get more people, I'll mention it. Just so that I can, like, hear some people's thoughts on this. But, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just ask it now since, like, I'm the only person watching. Yes, I watch my own streams. Damn it. Damn it, I was hoping that I would be able to lure the silver hand in. Oh, wait, he did get the poison effect. Not gonna lie, dude. Your friend just let you die. Like, bro, you got a dwarven arrows with you. You didn't think, hey, archery? Oh shoot, wrong thing. Search silver hand. I'll take your dwarven arrows since you're not using them. Cure poison. Sounds good. I was about to say, watch, he had all those arrows but 0 bows. Let me see that. Ooh. Arrows with magic effects. Those are actually going to be very good. Great. Oh, hey, I got viewer. Alright. So yeah, buddy of mine wound up texting me like mid-stream on my thoughts on this. And wait, were you just sleeping like a freaking vampire? Oh, you're a fraud. Literally put that guy on fraud alert. Wait. Pretty sure I just heard some fighting. Did I or no? Nope. So there's at least 4. Guess I'm going to have to try to stealth my way through. But yeah, a buddy of mine wound up posing a question when it comes down to One Piece. I really need to get back to my One Piece in a Nutshell series. It's been a while since I've like made any additions to that. Though it's also been harder to record my shorts because when it comes down to my pet birds, like, they are molting and the male, like, he's basically being surrounded by the female's hormones because her feathers are just everywhere. Like, but it was basically a question about, like, Hirudin, since Loki possesses Conqueror's Haki, like, he's a confirmed Conqueror's user, if there's a chance that Hirudin has Conk. Which, me personally, I think that, like, Hirudin has the potential for Conk, but not the, like, mentality to have it. Like, he's more, like, towards the mindset of, like, their father, where it's like, oh yeah, all I want is peace. Like, I'll, you know, stop the violence. Like, but Loki just is straight up about that violence. He's about them hands. Potions, healing, stamina. Not sure why it wasn't letting me hit, but at the same time, this is not a good situation to find myself in. Please have something. But yeah, no, I do believe that Hirudin has the potential to get Conk. I just don't think that he, like, mentally has the drive to have Conk. Like, Buggy, I believe that he has the mentality to have Conquerors, but I don't think that he has the ability to, like, possess Conquerors, since it seems to be largely genetic as well. Oh, you Faendel-looking son of a bitch. Yo, hold up. This guy actually does look a lot like a red-haired Faendel. Hold up. Let's see if I could, like, flip him over. Like, it might just be because of the fact that he's a wood elf. Like, I might just be a little bit racist here. But I swear, that is a Ginger Faendel. And we got Ginger Faendel before we got GTA 6. That's right, I know pop culture memes. I say with no sense of irony. Ooh, that's, Ancient Nord Warhammer. I like the design of that, but I don't know about having that as, like, especially given my current carry weight. But yeah, I should probably pick up the One Piece in a Nutshell series again. That was so fun to do. you know, also does require, like, rewatching Skypea for where I left off for that series of shorts. Like, Skypea is a decent time, but the pacing is just god-awful towards the beginning, and then just, like, around the halfway point, the story's just like, alright, now we're just going to go at manga pace, and just completely speedball it because they already started production on a filler season, so it's like, oh, yep, nope. Mind you, it was also one of the most goated filler seasons of any of, like, the big three. Let me see now. I don't like all the stuff that it's giving me. Like, I'm carrying some of this stuff specifically because of the fact that I'm going to sell it, but yeah, no, like, right before the boss room, they give me a bunch of enchanted arrows and a dwarven bow specifically good against the undead. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save here. Wait, no. Don't want to waste such a valuable resource on just a mere skeever. Oh, I think I know what's going on there because I've got the Atronach perk. Like, they were trying to infect me with a disease, and funny thing is that diseases are also treated as magic effects. So if you're able to absorb the spell, well, you're able to absorb the magic effect. Yeah, alright. So they would have infected me with a disease. That's one of the cool things about Skyrim and just, like, some of the things with its programming. Like, if you get 100% spell absorption, you're just immune to diseases, you're immune to poisons, because all of them are considered magic effects. And it's so easy to do, too. Oh, shoot, you're a big boy. Yeah, I'll let you take care of them because I'm not sure why they were resisting my flames so well. Oh, wait, was I just not hitting it directly? Is that what was going on? Weapon, silver sword. Oh, sorry. Oh, did you just... Alright. We're gonna have to rest... Well, not rest, but, like, stay here an hour so that I can just restore my magicka all the way. And, alright. With that, we are good. Like, I'm pretty sure as long as we're dealing with, like, Draugr and stuff like that from here on out, we'll be doing much better than with the Silverhand, because, like, with silver weapons, oh my gosh, this is so much more powerful than what I was doing before. Alright. Don't mind me, Farkas, I just fell down. Were you able to kill it? Farkas. Farkas? Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, one level ago, that would have scared the shit out of me. What was that notification? Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, other characters in One Piece I think could potentially have conk or like have the like mentality for it, because like I said, Buggy, I think like strength wise he's not there to have Conqueror's Haki, but I do believe like Momonosuke, like he's got the genetic predisposition for it. He's still mentally only like an 8-year-old. I think Momonosuke, like, he has the genetic predisposition for it. He has the voice of all things. So I wouldn't be surprised if later on it was revealed that, like, Momonosuke had Conqueror's Haki. And I do genuinely believe that, like, mentality-wise, Buggy does have the mentality to have conk, but I just think, like, abilities-wise, oh, this room is going to be hell. I just know it. Let me see then. Other characters I could see having conquerors. Let me see then. Well, I know it's for like a gag, but like because Luffy has the power of imagination, like what he inadvertently also has is the ability to just be like so scared of Nami that she immediately unlocks conquerors. Yeah, with silver weapons, this isn't that bad. As long as, like, I don't have to face, like, a Draugr Deathlord or anything like that, because as is right now, like, even low stamina, this is still doing me well. Let's see then. Oh, you bitch! Are you trying to run out the door? Pussy. Well, yeah, I'm the only one allowed to be a coward over here. Yeah, what would actually be, like, pretty shitty would be if that coffin opened and the game decided, you know what? You're level 20. Let's make it a dragon priest. I would legitimately crash out. Like, I'd be like, you know what? 6 days is long enough for survival mode. Like, forget multiple resets, just... Okay, then it's not a Draugr Deathlord. It's just a Draugr White, which is something that I've already fought like 2 of inside of... Alright, potion. Pretty sure close to... Farkas, you stole my kill. Wait, why am I in stealth? I keep on accidentally bumping the stealth button. Why are all these Draugr trying to run away? Don't they know it's pointless? Alright, where's the Draugr White? I think that that one will have, like, the highest level gear. Just an ancient Nord mace? Well, that's disappointing. Not gonna lie, the Silver Hand were the hardest parts of that. And then the moment the Silver Hand were dead, the fight became so much freaking easier. Let me see then. Other potential Conqueror's Hockey's users, like, I think it would be cool if Jinbei did unlock Conqueror's Hockey. I just think, like, with his, like, mentality, like, he's strong enough to have Conquerors, but I don't believe that, like, he's got the drive of a leader, which is required to, like, become a Conqueror's user. Like, that seems like a prerequisite, is, like, strength, mentality, and the genetic factor. And to my knowledge, there hasn't been a single fishman that has been shown to have Conqueror's Hockey, so I can't confirm nor deny that, like, there is a, like, 0% chance of Jinbei having that for him. Though, like, Fish or Tiger, I believe that, like, had he not died prematurely, like, he was shown in the entire flashback not to be able to use even armament hockey, and then inside of, like, fucking Wano during the raid on Onigashima against Who's Who, Jinbei, in multiple instances in that fight, and a couple instances beforehand, he was using armament hockey. So I think Fish or Tiger, if he lived long enough to get hockey, that there's a pretty strong chance for him to have become a Conqueror's user. Especially, like, with Queen Otohime, like, how, like, set inside of her own morals she was, and with her levels of observation hockey, she was able to search his heart, and the level of malice and drive that he had was strong enough to shut her up. And I think that could have potentially given him, like, the drive to, like, if he unlocked hockey, to become a Conqueror's user. Balance power. Alright. Ingredients. Yeah, some of these I'll be able to plant at the farmhouse that I got, which is going to be very good for me. Great sword. I'm going to want to at least keep, like, these two, that way I could drop them off at the house, so that later on when I get a place with a bunch of stands and stuff like that, I can decorate, like, oh, this house I'm going to dedicate towards, like, the companions, or, like, that kind of stuff, and, like, the stuff that I got during that particular quest line. there's not really a lot that, like, in particular I want to get rid of. Oh, bear pelt. I don't need that. I guess I picked that one up by accident. Yeah, shoot. Alright, after I drop him off, or Faendal, or Farkas, I might be getting their names, like, reversed. I think it's Farkas, wherever the fuck he's at. And then going to go back, get my archery boy, and have him become the steward to the farm. That way I'm just getting passive income. Alright, going to have to make my way to the home of the companions. That way I don't have to rest at the, like, at that particular inn. Which one is this again? The Bannered Mare, alright. I hate that guy. I hate him so much. Like, good on him for, like, being dedicated to his beliefs. And, like, I cannot fault the guy for being a devotee to his faith. But at the same time, fuck that guy. Shut the hell up. I don't remember if, like, immediately I wind up going and doing that one quest where we slaughtered that place, so I'm going to heal up. I think, like, maybe they had me, like, do a small handful of other things before that, but I don't want to risk it. Yep. Alright. Going to sleep until it's at least daytime. Man. I don't know. Like, I'm going to do health because I was constantly getting vigor checked that entire time. No, that's not going to be conjuration, destruction, restoration, alteration, enchanting. I don't know. I don't got anything for that. And I'm level 2 shy for any of those to come in handy. So I guess, like, I will just focus on my one-handed here. Wait. You are tired, yet you feel awakened and refreshed? What? Do I have disease and I'm just not aware of it? Or could it be because of the fact that I exited out before the time completely ran out? Because if that's a thing, like, if I'm going to be going to sleep and I'm thinking I'm going to be getting 8 hours, but I wake up at like 6.5 hours, mentally, like, I'll just be like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm unrested and then, like, I'm groggy for the rest of the day, even though it was just 30 minutes.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul into our mortal fold. This woman has endured, has challenged, and has shown her valor. Who will speak for her?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in her defense?
I would
Yeah, funny thing that happens with the dialogue sometimes, even if you choose a female character, they'll, on occasion, characters will still, like, refer to you with, like, male pronouns. And the only reason, like, I ever play female inside of Skyrim is because of the fact that in Skyrim, being a woman is the most powerful thing you could be, and I don't mean that in the, oh, strong, independent woman way. I mean that in the literal sense. Like, the Agent of Dabella ability winds up making you completely broken the whole playthrough. Agent of Dabella gives you a 10% bonus towards anything you're fighting of the opposite sex. Doesn't matter if it's a deer.
Well, you're one of us.
Oh.
I trust you won't disappoint. I see you've been allowed to know some secrets, Stephen. Not every companion. Some take to it more than others. Well, I grow old. I worry that sure, living as beasts draws our souls closer to the Dadric. Some may prefer an eternity. Yes, but you don't need. And speak to Yorland if you want a better weapon. Come to me with questions. I know our history.
Alright. I'll hold off on, like, doing any more of the companions quests. So, like, actually, I think I wound up going a little bit past the 2-hour mark for where I normally try to, like, have my stream limit be per day. But I did accomplish so much where I'm, like, feeling good.
Yes, lad. I can fashion whatever kind of weapon you want. Finest
Sword,
forge in
that's
Skyrim,
a great sword.
right here before you. A blade, it will be as sharp as Fralia's tongue.
Skyforged steel blade. Alright. Base damage of 18, which almost makes it as strong as the silver greatsword, but because I got one-handed, that'll scale better. Alright. Level 21. 1,429 gold. Alright, let's see now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get Faendel and then make him steward to my home inside, like, that house that I bought. And in addition to that, I like to save myself some time. I will buy myself a horse, because walking around on foot just feels like it's wasting so much time and so much of my character's stamina. I'm just hopeful that I don't become over-reliant on horse-based transportation like I did on, like, my first attempt of going survival. Like, I'm basically doing a Nuzlocke on survival mode. I die. I gotta reset.
But the fleetest gal like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
Can I buy a horse?
Suppose so. Got one all. You've got the deal. It's the one with the saddle.
Trial 2's sword. Horse, I mean. Alright. Gonna talk to Faendel. Ride off to my home, and then after I have him as a steward, I'll just be able to get infinite money that way. It is an infinite money glitch where all I need to do is show up every couple days, and because I got all of those rare ingredients from the Khajiit merchants earlier, not only will he be able to farm me some, like, medical stuff. Well, hold up. I need to get some wheat because I believe that I did plant blue flowers. And, like, blue mountain flowers plus wheat equals health potion. Oh. Some random Alakir men.
Leave me alone.
What do you need? We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Redguard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere.
Yeah, so that does technically start that quest line, which normally doesn't start until after you've killed your first dragon. So, I guess being able to start that early will get me some decent gold. But yeah, no, first things first, I gotta focus on getting my hands on just infinite farm gold. Before I begin to focus on like completing objectives, doing quests. I want to make sure that I'm able to constantly have filled coffers. Let me see then. I think I'm able to get like a... Oh wait, did... Oh crap, baskets. Yeah, when I got the house, I forgot to pick up the woodcutter's axe from that one lady's corpse.
Are you feeling sick? He's thinks an intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that. I don't need your jokes. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven?
Alright. What's funny is, like, just from me adventuring and, like, admittedly being a bit of a coward, I'm almost the exact same level I was with my other character that died.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig. Another poem, I bet. You can tell Sven that he already has a mother.
Alright. Faendal.
Tell me, Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up. Lead the way.
I came here for one purpose and one purpose only. To make you work for me, and then later on, I'm going to steal your woman. You might be asking yourself, why bother stealing Faendal's woman? He's a loyal companion. In almost every playthrough, he has been the most clutch NPC. In almost every playthrough, I use his archery grind method. But the simple reason as to why I cuck Faendal, it's because inside of one playthrough, one time, he repeatedly led to my death, and I wound up being on an infinite death loop because of him. And it was on a character that I wound up grinding to be a ridiculously high level, but because of the fact that he caught me inside of this infinite death loop, and, like, it had been a while since I made a hard save, so it was just on auto saves. And because of Faendal, with my highest level character I had ever played with on Skyrim, like, they were over level 100, I believe. And, like, yeah, no, just infinite death loop. It was such a pain in the dick. And I was so close to collecting all of the Dragon Priest masks. I'd done so much. I was mainly just going for collectibles, trying to decorate my house, make it look all prettyful. And then because of the fact that I didn't put down a hard save for so long, and he infinite death looped me, I would have been like 20 levels lower. Which is partially on me, but instead of taking accountability, I just cuck that guy every playthrough. Amulet Tamara, steal your girl. Have you become a steward to a house on the opposite end so that you never see her again? Like, oh yeah. Like, and sometimes if you, like, don't have him as a steward. Oh, I was trying to pick that Nern route, not hop on you. But if you don't have him as a steward and she's at your house, he'll just come and visit. But if you have him as a steward, he'll never visit. So, to avoid cucking, what I am going to do is I am going to, like, well, me becoming the cuck. I'm going to make a cuck of Fendel. Then I am going to kill Sven so that he doesn't visit Carmilla when I'm not home. Therefore, I am the only cucker. Man, it's getting close to 5 o'clock. I should not be drinking this much coffee. This rate, I won't be able to fall asleep. Wait a minute. Wait just a gosh darn minute, now that I think about it. Alright, so if I drop off Feindel, I'll be able to... I'm not sure if I'm able to do the quest without the notification, like, set up, or, like, starting it by reading the letter, but there's a person inside of Rorikstead which sells the goat Hilda, and she is such a great pack mule for carrying stuff. Oh, Sabercat, nope. I don't fuck with Sabercats. Quick, Sabercat, fuck with these deer. Alright. You know, just like aesthetically speaking, this is one of my favorite spots in Skyrim, just like that tiny little waterfall. And the fact that it is so close to this, like, anniversary edition house, just always being, like, one of the first signs that you're getting close. Oh, son of a bitch. I hate Sabercats. They were almost the death of me so many times inside of my first attempt to beat Skyrim in survival mode. Like, I had to reset due to the fact that I died to gravity, but so many times I almost died due to Sabercats. Okay, then. No, that is just hunger. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll warm up. Oh! What the shit? It's in the house! What? I didn't know it would come inside. Holy crap, I was planning on wrapping up the stream here shortly. Like, I was just going to, you know, get Feindel to become steward.
Behind you. I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here. Are you feeling sick?
Purchase a horse and better archery. Furnishings for the farmhouse.
What room would you like me to furnish?
Dining area. Wait, no, I don't have enough gold. Shit. I was about to disenchant some stuff, but... You know, that Sabercat genuinely terrified me. Holy crap. Alright. Going to deposit my silver weapons in there. Eat myself one Horker loaf. And I guess, actually, I'll go out and plant some of those rare elsewhere ingredients just so that I can get those to be restocked now that I got a steward. All right. Yeah, no, guess I'm going to rest here till daytime. All right, 12 hours. Jeez, that... Like, I don't know, my heart is still, like, racing super hard from the... Like, the saber cat being able to just come into my house. That was so... I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. I'm trying to lift you up. Is it too heavy for my character to... Alright. I was about to say... You scared the crap out of me. Yes, you did. Let's see now. Alright. Yeah, those are just like little mounds of dirt for right now. I'm not going to grab my horse since I'm just going to be like doing like a quick circle about. Oh, and they got wheat. I could use that for health potions. That's actually like very good for me. Holy shit, they got wheat. Like, do I even bother growing wheat inside my farm? Because, like, they got wheat right here, and this will just, like, infinitely respawn. I mean... Alright, started Pets of Skyrim. I think I gotta talk to one of the guys here and he'll sell it to me.
Aye. Of course. For that price?
Follow me, I need your help, goat. Alright. Yeah, and guess before I end the stream, I gotta find myself a cinematic spot to relax. Shoot, what are the odds that, like, just within, like, 12 hours that Faendal wound up earning me, like, some cash from this farm? I just gotta find that pointy-eared bastard. I mean, best friend. Alright, all of these I can sell. Yeah, I think like inside of like Morrowind and I believe fucking Oblivion, that those items are used for creating spells, but in Skyrim you can't do that. Unless they added a mod that does allow for spell creation in the Creation Club. I don't know. I've never, like, beaten Oblivion. I've played a bit of it. Gotta say, not the biggest fan of it in terms of, like...
Divine smile on you, friend.
Alright, then. Can you train me? Alright. Doesn't seem that the option for the place making money has appeared just yet, so you know, I'll go off for like a couple of in-game days. Yeah, since a lot of my quests are kind of more geared towards like Whiterun momentarily, I think that that's going to be like, I'll head to the Bee and Barb, and since I've kind of been focusing on like when I end a stream to be like having my characters sit at a bar, having themselves nope. I saw you, Sabercat. You thought you were gonna be sneaky, but I saw you. I seen to you with my own eyes. Was that a bird's shadow? I haven't started the main quest yet, so that wouldn't have been a dragon. Like, I was momentarily wait. Oh, is that the old orc? Yeah, it's the old orc. Yeah, I won't be dealing with you just yet. But it's good to know where you are. Alright, just gotta make my way to the Bannered Mare. And, yep, there's some dogs that I wound up shocking to death. Well, wolves. Very early on in this particular stream. Alright. You know, I was exploring the Creation Club, and I saw there was a Creation Club thing for, like, better looking rocks. Which, you know, I think is kind of stupid when it's just, like, a generic retexture. Though, given that, like, Skyrim is as old of a game as it is, I might consider next paycheck getting one of those ones, or, like, a additional dungeon. I saw that there's a Creation Club thing to have a shotgun, and I think that would be kind of funny, just like, oh yes, the Dragonborn, the hero of us all, and his boomstick. Like, if you hear the sounds of thunder in the distance, that might not be the Dragonborn shouting somebody off a cliff, it might just be the Dragonborn introducing the Second Amendment to Skyrim. I think it's like freedom of press and religion is like the First Amendment, and then the Second Amendment is guns. I don't know, it's been a while since I've done any, like, since I've been in school and had to have that stuff memorized. I think the Fourth Amendment is like freedom of privacy. So, yeah. This is why I do parodies and video game stuff, and I'm not a political commentator.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
If it's work you need, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Need anything else?
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from
Come on, let me sit. It has to be cinematic. Come on.
battles and gold he had made.
Uh,
But then he went quiet at night
Sabian, wake
when
up
he met the
there.
shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you run.
Gotta get that food bar out the way, just so that my stats are.
It's high time that you lie down and breathe.
No more questions.
Slashing and steel as the brave lass Matilda
Yep.
charged in
I
full
think that
speed.
this is a cinematic spot to make a hard save. Quit to main menu. Alright, yeah, level 21. So let's see then. Survivor was the previous character who wound up dying. Yeah, so 25. And then if I hit continue. Yeah, so it is loading the right character, even though I did. Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it would load into the right one. That way I'm not loading into a dead character for my